Alright, y'all. So I just got done recording a 14 and something minute long video that didn't even have any audio in it. So I was just recapping the day three of the uh, free agency, and I'm okay. So I'm gonna shorten that down because I really don't feel like having to go through all that again. But I'm just hit on some of the more important songs right here, and I'm gonna get out of here. So let me just wait till this loads up real quick. Um, so so the Lions acquired the Rams. Uh, uh, the Lions acquired Michael Brockers from the Rams for a seventh round pick, and it is funny because Michael Brockers was talking about how Matt Stafford was a step above Jared Goff, and well, now Michael Brockers, you got traded to the Lions, and guess where Jared Goff's at? The Lions. So training camp's going to be either interesting between these two. So hopefully, I mean, it's a good thing that you guys have a GM talking about um, biting off kneecaps or whatever he said. So it's gonna be fun and the Lions locker room and training camp. So, but moving on, running back Jamal Williams says he's signing with the Lions, and Jamal Williams don't know much about him. I know I looked him up on PFF, but I'm not going back and doing all that. So um, I let me just let me just let me, okay. So the grade for last season was 73.2, 119 carries, 505 yards, and two receiving success. He done pretty good, especially seeing how he is behind one of the best running backs in the NFL, Aaron Jones. So good pickup. So pairing with DeAndre Swift, it's going to be a good running back duo. Niners paid Trent Williams 138.5 mil to make him the highest paid offensive lineman. And so they're bringing back their guy for 6 years. So and guaranteed is 30.1 million. Well, 55.1 million is guaranteed, and 30.1 um, in the signing bonus. So Niners get their guy. Trent Williams becomes the highest paid offensive lineman. Everybody's happy. Besides this friend that was joking with him about it. So we're just gonna keep moving on. Washington brings back offensive tackle David Sharp and Lamar Miller. Offensive David Sharp, I know, is in the depth piece. Don't know much about Lamar Miller. But Checkers having a good payday this week. So this new contract and this grievance that they had with him. So Raiders are wanting to deal with John Brown. John Brown done pretty well last season with the Bills, so Raiders are getting a good one. John Brown, if he can keep just building upon what he had last season. So Dolphins had cornerback depth with Justin Coleman. Justin Coleman, pretty good cornerback, breaking up 14 passes with one interception. Um, I just want to see the Dolphins cornerback. Actually, we can just go to. So let's see. So let's look at cornerbacks. Base. Um, So they have Xavier Howard and Manuel Agba. These two cornerbacks, along with Justin Coleman, is going to make for a good cornerback trio. So good for offense, good for Justin Coleman. Oregon Cox, my friend, you ain't had to Baltimore like that. I know we cut you from the Wolfpack, but you didn't have to go on enemy territory. But in all seriousness, Titans got to go on Oregon Cox. So he should help out some of them as special team was. You guys were having. Cardinals are finalizing a 1-year deal with AJ Green, worth up to 8.5 mil and 6 million guaranteed. So Kyler Murray, you're getting everything that Lamar Jackson is not, and that is a good offensive cast supporting you. So if you don't make it to the playoffs next season, and yeah, I don't want to hear any more talk about how Kyle Murray's better than Lamar Jackson. Because if you're having Andy Isabella, DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, and uh, that's three really solid wide receivers. So if you can't work with them guys, then I don't want to hear anything more about how Kyle Murray is better than Lamar Jackson. Patriots extend second round tenders to J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson, pretty good cornerback. So whoever gets him is going to pick up a good cornerback. Titans bring back tight ends Anthony Firstberg and Jeffrey Swain. Jeffrey Swain was more of the blocking type guy, but he made some good plays when they needed him to. Firstberg primarily as a pass catcher last year, posted 39 receptions for 387. And yeah, Jeffrey Swain was a blocking tight end. So obviously they felt good enough about these two guys that they want to move on from Jonnu Smith. So and these guys just continue to play as good as they've been. The Titans got some pretty good tight ends on their team, so I'm sure they'll probably want to add one more dude. So Bears part ways with cornerback Buster Skrine. Don't know much about him. Buccaneers Maurice Steele bring back offensive guard Aaron Steen. Don't know much about him. John Brown, I know he's a pretty important piece of the Titans defense. So and he's been pretty good for the Titans. So he got a contract or 1-year contract with 5.25 million guaranteed. So John Brown, if he keeps playing as good as he has been, then he's gonna be good. Raiders trade center Rodney Hudson for a third round pick. A seventh round pick for a third. So the Raiders get the seventh round pick, and the Arizona. Wait, no. And let me see. Just okay. So yeah, the Arizona Cardinals get a 2027 round pick, while the Raiders get their third round pick and center. One of the best centers in the game in Rodney Hudson. So again, Tom Murray, their front office is doing everything they can to uh, give you a good offensive supporting cast. So again, you don't make it to playoffs next season, then it's gonna be on you, my friend. Chad Beebe, he done pretty good last season for himself, especially when he was paired with uh, Justin Jefferson. So them two are gonna just continue to hopefully uh, provide good play for the Vikings. Colts re-signing running back Marlon Mack. I know that Marlon Mack in 2019 was having a good season. I think it was either 2018 or 2019, but pairing him with Jonathan Taylor, that's going to be a good running back duo for them. Uh, Safety Deion Bush returns to Bears 1-year deal. Texans cut ties with offensive lineman Zach Fulton. Robert Foster taking snags. Miami played for the Bills last season, I believe, and he was just a depth piece, but Hassan Reddick and Denzel Perryman. Panthers had two, especially in this Hassan Reddick, uh, good defensive pieces to that Panthers team. So the Chiefs keep getting richer. Kenny Galladay, man. If I just need you to come down to Maryland and or up, down, whatever it is for you, just make a trip to Maryland, talk with Omar Jackson, talk with Eric Costa, and uh, make him put pen to paper for you. Just whatever you gotta do, come to Baltimore, man. I know you probably won't, but especially that you're getting received a 1 year contract from the Bengals. But if you're gonna sign with the Giants, that's one thing. But I don't want to see I don't want to see one of our divisional rivals get a good player like Kenny Galladay. So Matt Prater heads back to Arizona. I know Matt Prater has done pretty good for himself, so Arizona, nice pick up. Jared Everett is signed with the Hawks. 1 year deal or $7 million. Jared Everett done pretty good for himself. While in the Rams, Jordan Lewis re-signing with Cowboys. Curtis Samuel heading to Washington. So Curtis Samuel is a pretty good receiver, and he's gonna be paired with Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, and let's just check out. Just check out these guys real quick. So they got Curtis Samuel, Kim Sams, and Terry. Yeah, that's a dang good wide receiver right there. And man, Antonio Gibson, JD. I mean, it's going down to watch. It's going down. They got something good going on there. Raiders trading guard Dave Jackson to the Seahawks. The Hawks are obviously trying to build up the offensive line for Russell Wilson. And I was saying how I would like if we traded uh, Tyler Lockett to if the Ravens traded Orlando Brown to the Seahawks for Tyler Lockett and additional pick of some sort, a third round pick or a third round pick I think would be good. Um, so um, I think Tyler Lockett to go with Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews. I'm just saying that anything's better than what we got going on right now down in Baltimore. Hoping to see James Brochet and Devin Duvernay step up their game and continue to develop. But hey, we're in win now mode, and obviously our front office don't get that. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Patrick Peterson agrees to 1 year deal with the Vikings. Patrick Peterson is getting older, and he was playing with the Cardinals. He kind of had a down season last season, but he gets a 1 year deal with $10 million. And Mike Zimmer obviously prides himself on having good defenses, so this is just uh, so Mike Zimmer gets his guy in Patrick Peterson, so that should be good for him. Rashad Higgins re-signing with the Browns. 1 year deal with $2.38 million guarantee. So the Browns keep a good additional wide receiver piece. So good for them. Buccaneers re-sign Ryan Suckel to a 3 year deal. A kicker getting a 3 year deal for $12 million. 6.25 $25 million guaranteed. I mean, that's cool. Patriot uniting with linebacker Calvin Noy. Patriots keep their 7th-round conditional comp pick while bringing back Calvin Noy. So good for Patriots. Giants get whoever this guy is. I reckon he's pretty good, apparently. So good for them. Lions re-signed Tim Boyle. Don't know what's about him. Bengals agree to terms with defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi. And I know that Larry Ogunjobi played with the Browns. Yeah. So He started all but 2 games over the past 3 seasons, compiling 13.5 sacks, only 2.5 in 2020. But stats don't tell the whole number. I know that Larry Ogunjobi was a really good piece to the Browns defense, so Bengals got a good one. Let me just not a whole lot going on today. Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon. There's an Instagram account called Mike Glennon, and it just has a picture. Mike Glennon. This picture. It's it's just funny, but he signed with who? I think he said the Giants. So Daniel Jones don't work out. Apparently they're gonna go with Mike Glennon. Let me just while I'm on here, might as well. Broncos. What Philip Lindsay hit for agency. Philip Lindsay had that really good year in either 2018 or 2019, but he hasn't been too hot lately. So if he can get his career back on track, whoever picks him up is going to have a good run back. So Patriots safety Patrick Chung versus Curse, and announced his retirement. Patrick Chung, he had been an important piece for Bill Belichick's defense. And Bengals re-signed receiver Mike Thomas. Don't know much about that dude, but the 5th-year wideout caught 13 passes and touched Cincinnati used them. So that's a good piece for him. A good pickup for the Bengals. I mean, but so all right, that's it for now. Let me kick it off for a minute more. So this is my channel. Obviously, I talk about football, and this video right here was my thoughts on the controversy surrounding Morgan Wallen, and this is a football YouTube channel right now, but obviously I'm hoping to grow it into much more than just that. Like hopefully discuss a YouTube channel and talk about whatever I want to talk about or my audience wants me to talk about. So just continue to stay tuned, watch my vids, and just keep 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 drawing my video. Keep drawing and stay tuned and keep accompanying me on my YouTube journey. And hopefully, I'm gonna keep putting in the work, and hopefully, we'll see the payoff. But I also want to plug my guys real quick. Lunch Break Hot Take Show. Um, Lunch Break Hot Take. Some really good guys right here, and I need you all to go subscribe to them. As like I said, they're really good guys, and they talk. Jose, he's a Ravens fan, and Rodney, he's the Panthers fan. But they're really cool, down to earth guys, and they'll help you any which way they can. But they're a up and coming YouTube channel, obviously, and they're putting in the work too. So go show them I got some love. But uh, I'm gonna get off here, and until then, thanks for watching my video, and I'll be back tomorrow to break down today's for agency. So, till then, y'all have a blessed day.